G'day guys, just down the boat ramp, about to launch the tinny and head out for an afternoon snapper session. The boat ramp down here, the council's doing some work up the beach and they've covered the boat ramp in a big thick layer of sand. And it's boggy as hell. The Jeep had some fun getting through that, but it shouldn't be too bad. So we'll get the boat in the water, shoot out behind the reefs, drop the anchor and get some burley going and hopefully get some good fish. We'll see you out there. So this here is the lump that I normally fish. It goes from 13 metres just on the front here and drops off down to sort of 15 to 17 metres. There's a few fish sitting on it, so which is a good sign. And I try and set the drift up so I'm about 10 metres in front of this sort of lump there where the fish are. And then I can burley back down into the hole where the fish seem to sit off the edge. So fingers crossed that works tonight. We can get into some of these fish. There's a couple of good looking sounds, but that one there could be a decent little pinky, I think. A few bait fish and whatnot. So fingers crossed. We'll see how we go. The main sort of bait combo that I fish, all I run is 2 single 6-0s with a simple snell. So straight through the eye down the back of the shank. Oops, helps if you hold it. Pin that against the shank. Grab your main part of your leader and then just wrap down the shank 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. Run down to the end and then back up from underneath. Pull that tight. And that's your simple snell. Right. Nice and easy. Works the best with a curved eye. Shank, straight shanks with a straight eye just don't sit nicely when you snell them. And then the baits aren't huge, so about 4 fingers apart roughly. Same thing, pin it down the shank 6, 7, 8 times. Back up from underneath again. And there we go. That is a simple snell. Then I'm gonna try and run the smallest ball sinker possible. The least amount of weight the better. The more natural the bait floats down, the more likely the snapper are to eat your bait. Alright, so and then just a simple 4-turn uni knot. So through your swivel, wrap it around. So there's a loop against the main line, pinch it, and then with your tag end, just through the loop and over the main line in the loop, 3, 4 times. Pull it tight a little bit, and then always moisten your knots. A little bit of saliva, pull it tight, gently slide it down towards before you pull it really tight. Grab the tag end in your mouth, and then all together pull all 3 evenly, and your uni knot will form. And that's it. That's how simple this rig is. Nice and easy. It allows you to fish whole fish and whole baits with the highest chance of hook penetration. So I've actually got a little bit of skippy fillet here from the other day, so I'll run that. It's a bit frozen. We'll just do that, and then hook in through the top. And if you want a little half hitch, just so it sits nicely. Alright, let's get this out the back. See if we can't find a hungry snapper. Nice loose drag in the back rod holder. Just had this plastic sitting behind the boat letting the current work it. You'd be amazed at how many times you'll pick up a fish when the plastic's just sitting in the rod holder. Especially with a strong current, it'll just sit there like that and just swim. The current does the work for you, and the fish will actually eat it. Alright, let's get the other one set up with a half a muley, and then we'll start the burley trail.